Well, it's a little chilly here today, so I thought we might start off with a few exercises. So if you all join me in putting your hands up in the air today. Thank you very much. Now put them back down again. Now maybe one more time, back up in the air and put them down. That's how you bid, ladies and gentlemen, so let's sell it. A very good afternoon to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what I feel will be a very special auction here today in beautiful Vintage Grove, Chirnside Park. By way of introduction, of course, my name is Ben Williams and I'll be your auctioneer here today, ably assisted by my colleague Ben Harrison, and together we represent Hocking Stuart Estate Agents of 158 Rathdown Street in Carlton. First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge and thank our vendors for entrusting us with the sale of this absolutely superb family residence. It has been a pleasure and privilege to market this home to you over the last 4 weeks, and we would like to wish them all of the successes with the auction process here today. Furthermore, to all the buyers in the crowd, I can see a number of you out there. I would like to wish you all the very best with your spirited bidding and competition here today, and hopefully it's you that's lucky enough that gets to come inside, sign the contracts and call 7 Vintage Grove your own. Now, before we get to the business end of today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, I am required by law to read the auction rules and briefly summarise the contract of sale. Following on from this, I will then call for your bidding. Now, the auction rules state that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection prior to the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after that property is being knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price. As auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. Now, the law prohibits false bids. It prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I will use during the auction to indicate that I am making a bid on behalf of the vendor are quite simply vendor bid, and only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Now, following on from this is the contract of sale and Section 32 statement, which has been on display for the last 30 minutes. I don't propose to go through it in its entirety. However, I would like to highlight that the documents have been professionally prepared by the vendor's solicitor, and states that we, Hocking Stuart, as agents for the vendor, hereby offer you all the land as described in the attached certificate of title, volume 10373, folio 235, together with all the land and improvements more commonly known to you, me and the postman as 7 Vintage Grove here in Chirnside Park. Now, we sell this fine property to you today with all fixed floor coverings, electric light fittings and window furnishings as you've inspected throughout the campaign, and we'll be calling for a 10% deposit upon signing of the documentation, with the balance payable in a very flexible 30, 60 or 90 days. The price? Well, that's why we've gathered here today on this freezing cold afternoon to determine, ladies and gentlemen. It is a very straightforward contract of sale, but what's even more straightforward is the opportunity that presents itself here to you today. Now, we all know that the great Australian dream is owning your own large family home with a big block of land where you can watch the kids grow up as they play in that backyard. Well, buyers, today you can secure that dream here at 7 Vintage Grove. What we offer for your competition is not only a livable home, it's a blow-away one that you'll enjoy from the moment you walk in the front door. Before you even enter number 7 Vintage Grove, the charm and appeal of this terrific family residence is clearly evident. The Federation-style facade and those beautifully manicured gardens really give it a sense of warmth as you walk up the driveway. Enter in that front door and you're greeted to those fantastic open-plan living spaces, all with beautiful polished timber floors and your choice of 4 large bedrooms. If you're entertaining, possibly even relaxing, why not open those big grand bifold doors at the front of the property and just allow all that natural light to stream into those living zones? I'm sure it'll brighten up your day. Make your way outside, buyers, and I'm sure that you'll all agree that the standout to this home truly is that outdoor entertaining space with the added benefit of your own heated swimming pool. Now, the owners have assured me that some of their fondest memories of this home have been spent right outside by that pool. So hopefully you're the lucky one that gets to call this property your own and enjoy those same great memories. Take a short trip down the road and, well, this is where the lifestyle of Chirnside Park begins. No need to drive into the city, as you've got Chirnside Park Shopping Centre just around the corner, offering you all the best retail, food and entertainment. If you love your golf, as I do, you've got a great selection of golf courses, including the Jack Nicklaus Design Heritage Country Club. For all the families in the crowd, be rest assured that you have a great selection of both private and public schools to choose from here in Chirnside Park, and that you're not compromising on your child's future. To the travel, well, the recent introduction of the Eastlink Freeway has cut travel times to and from the city in half, allowing you to be in the CBD in just 30 minutes. I want you to picture this: waking up here at your own private retreat in 7 Vintage Grove and driving to work and being into the city for work in the blink of an eye. The options here are truly endless. But I think what's great about this location is not that you have the option to drive to the city, rather the opposite. You're close, you're in the gateway in fact, to the Yarra Valley and the Dandenong Ranges, an iconic region of Victoria. It is here where you can choose from the one of 45 great wineries for all your fine food, dining and produce needs. It is here where you experience a second lifestyle, one where you will find nowhere else. So if you have come here to secure this fine property, I urge you to push yourself here today. And if it does require you to go that extra $1,000, that extra $500 bid, I urge you to do so, because if you combine the lifestyle of Melbourne, the lifestyle of Chirnside Park, and the lifestyle of the Yarra Valley and Dandenong Ranges with the terrific family residence we have on offer for you today, what you have is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, one that should not be missed. That's about it from me now, buyers. I'll put it over to you. It's now time for the exciting part of the auction. Who'd like to start me for 7 Vintage Grove here in Chirnside? Yes, sir.
So, the reserve price today, will that be in the quote range you've been quoting?
Sir, I'm not at liberty to discuss the reserve price. I'd ask you to bid on those terms, but thank you for your question. Any other questions before we get underway? Well, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, the moment is now upon us where I put it to you. 4 weeks of inspections. Now it's time to get things underway. Who'd like to start me for 7 Vintage Grove here in Chirnside Park? Start me where you will. Well, I've whipped you into a frenzy today, haven't I? Come on, buyers, it's an exhilarating process. You've waited for this moment for a number of weeks. It's time to get involved. Who'd like to start me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the absence of an opening bid, I'll place a vendor bid on behalf of my vendor at $610,000. I'll ask for your participation. 610, sir. I'll take your 610. Thanks for getting involved in the auction here today. At $610,000, I'll invite you back in for a $10,000 rise. At $610,000, this gentleman stamped his authority on the auction, 620 straight away. At 620, sir, back on top for 30 if you like. There's your competition at the moment. At $620,000, fairly bid and offered at $620,000, sir. Can I invite you back in for 630 if you like? At $620,000, sir, not with one bid, surely not. At $620,000, test you now. First call now, 620. Second call now, 620. Third and final call at $620,000, sir. Are you sure you're out? 5 will keep you in it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll place another vendor bid at $635,000. Ma'am, I'll ask for your participation from there. 5 to get back in front. You've been with me all the way. 640, can I say now? At $635,000 bids with me, it's against you, the crowd, back on top for a 5 from there. I'll take your 5, sir. Welcome to the bidding. At 640, the bid. At $640,000, I'll take your 2 now, 642. Dealing with the highest bidder at this stage, sir, at 642. At $642,000, I'm fairly bid and offered at $642,000. I'll take a nod, wink or a smile for 2 in the rise from there. At 644 and a half. At 644 and a half, the bid. Back on top if you like. At 644 and a half, I'll take you to 45 if you like, or maybe a big strong bid to 50. At 644 and a half, ma'am, don't leave me now. You've been with me all the way. At 644 and a half, the bid. Take your 1, sir. 645 and a half. 647 and a half. At 647 and a half, back on top, sir, possibly rounding me to 50, could be the knockout bid. At 647 and a half, the bid. At 647 and a half, 649 and a half, the bid. At 649 and a half, 650, can I say, sir, come with me for 2.5, 652 and a half, 652. At 652, the bid. At $652,000, sir, perhaps come back with me for 3 if you like. 55, can I say, take your 2 now, 654. At $654,000, I'm fairly bid and offered at 654. Take me to 55, sir. Come with me for 1. At 654, the bids. At $654,000, I'm fairly bid and offered at 654. Man, for that one, I'll let you know we are selling here today at $655,000. Gates are open now. At $655,000 now. Test your first call, 655. Second call, 655, 656. Same opportunity. Back on top, 57 now, straight away. 58. At 58, the bid. At $658,000, sir, back on top, 60 and a half. At 660 and a half, the bid, back on top, sir. What do we say? Yes, no, are you done? 661 and a half. at $661,500. Sir, back on top, what do you say? Are you done? Need to know now at $661,500. First call now, $661,500. Second call now, $661,500. Third and final call at $661,500. Ma'am, are you out? $63,500. At $663,500. Sir, back on top, what do you say? Are you done? Need to know now. 63, 64. At $664,000, sir, just confirm that bid at 64, at $664,000. Fairly bid, 65 now. At $665,000, sir, are you out now? 65, 1,500, sir, 66.5. At $666,500, sir, are you out? Need to know now. 666.5. Ma'am, are you out too? At $666,500, back on top, perhaps round me to 70 could be the knockout bid. At $666,500, give you a moment to think about it now. First call now, 660.5. Second call now, 666.5. Third and final call, are you 67, making it a little bit easier for me now. At $667,000, sir, are you out? Back on top, any bid will keep you in it at $667,000. I'll test you now. First call now, $667,000. Second call now, $667,000. Third and final call, sir, are you out? $500 to keep you in it. Are you sure? It's been a pleasure, sir. Thank you very much for your bidding. Third and final call at $667,000. I'm selling it. Selling it. Sold. Congratulations to our purchaser. Commiserations to our underbidder. Thank you for attending another successful Hockey Stewart auction.